Hey guys, your pal Brian. It's Thanksgiving. It's a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see if my camera angle is too severe. I don't know. It got knocked out, and I
12.2 volts.
really can't tell whether it's in unless I take a video. So yes, it's sprinkling, and it has been raining really hard on Thanksgiving. We got rained on one time years ago, and we just made do. So that's what's going to happen here today.
12.2 volts.
Rain has gave us a little respite, and my schedule has gave us a little respite. So I'm going to slip out here and fly. Yeah, yesterday I got screwed. I went to take off, and I don't know what happened. I had a piece of must have had a piece of eelgrass on my rudder, and the wind was a little wonky.
Throttle release 12.2 volts. Flaps half. Flaps full.
Taking off.
Flaps up.
Getting better about taking full flaps takeoffs. So I went to go show this off to my neighbor, who's a retired customs agent, also a pilot, and I ditched it. And a lovely couple happened by
11.6 volts.
in a Yamaha jet boat. Chet and his wife, both are educators. She's a school teacher. Didn't really let on what Chet was. He might have been higher up. And took me out there and got my plane. I didn't have to get my boat out, or my buddy's boat.
31 miles per hour, 156 feet, 11.4 volts, 11.4 volts.
So yeah, I was able to rescue my plane, and that made me happy. The camera was still running. It never got wet. In fact, I don't think the ESC got wet. I think I could have flown it. But I didn't want to burn up the ESC fooling around.
11.4 volts.
So I let it dry out for another day. I'll carry them out here tomorrow, the next day. Looks like more rain this afternoon around 4 or so. That'll be when the second wave comes in to eat. And we'll just make do. That's
11.4 volts.
That's what we do best around here, is you make do at camp. So happy Thanksgiving to all y'all bitches. Hopefully some of this is in frame. If not, well, I'll just have to adjust the camera accordingly. But it's a dust dot anyway. You're just going to hear the audio.
11.3 volts.
Might even do a little production value in here. We'll see. Well, it's just dead calm with the weather coming through. It's so crazy. Started raining in the middle of the night, which of course annoyed me. I was up at 6:30 getting some of the gear out that was left outside. My small gear.
3 volts.
Tundra. Hopefully some of that's in view. The old Tundy's flying just fine, even after our rollover.
11.2 volts.
Saw a 6-foot gator out here patrolling yesterday evening. There's a very good reason to keep an eye on your dog. in light of the lull of the weather, I might just put a new battery in my
11.1 volts.
buddy's boat so I won't be miserable in the rain doing it. I went ahead and emptied a jump pack into it as I was nervous about it bilging itself with a dead battery on board, or a nearly dead battery. So it does have a few amps.
Volts.
Yeah, I hope everybody's getting some family and fellowship. Mutsky, I always appreciate your videos. Zert, as annoying as many of the others think you are, I find you just funny as hell. 302, all the best, Behoove. I think you're in upstate New York or something like that.
Volts.
Which, oddly enough, explains a lot. Hugo Fly Now. All the other personalities that I may have forgot their names, but enjoy immensely. All the best.
11.1 volts.
Let's see what it sees in the distance.
25.4 miles per hour, 121 feet, 11 volts. 22.8 miles per hour, 149 feet, 11 volts. 27.2 miles per hour, 179 feet, 11 volts, 11 volts. Volts.
Oh, and I had something crappy happen. One of my neighbors called me. I might have mentioned I was missing an eagle. We had a big female flying around, but I never saw the male, and looks that one of my neighbors found him on the beach. What happened most likely is that it was washed off of the roost during the storms, blown out into the lake and drowned.
11 volts.
That's a terrible tragedy. Even though we have plenty of eagles, I only had 2 in my neighborhood, and I'd have enjoyed having them there for posterity. According to those who know, she won't remate, but I don't know. Let's see.
Volts.
I'm suspect. Suspect of my telemetry.
Volts. 33 miles per hour, 104 feet, 11 volts.
Glad I didn't take it home. Oh, of course, Fergie, who predominantly is my one-man fan club. All the best to you and yours.
11 volts.
Up there in beautiful upstate New York. I think you're experiencing some cold and blustery weather. It's interesting. I've mused on this before. I've always thought that, you know,